Bonjour mes amis, my name is Kyle and I'm here today to bring you all a brand new Sims 4 speed build. Today we are building on the 30 by 20 lot of Skye Fitness, which is a gym, lo and behold, to sort of commemorate, if you will, the release on this past Tuesday, the 20th of June, of the Sims 4 Fitness Stuff Pack. And I'm really excited, as always, to be able to share this build with you guys. This is actually the first time that I've ever renovated a gym, and really the first time that I've actually spent a good deal of time on a gym lot, a gym community lot before. I have made home gyms in some of my Sims homes, but they hardly ever use them. I'm not very much of a fitness enthusiast myself, but I was able to, I think, make this gym kind of stand out as unique, stand out as something that you might not see every day. One of the things definitely that it does not have is the only few times in my life that I've actually been inside of a real gym. They have had rows upon rows of workout machines, and this gym, ironically, or maybe unironically, does not have those workout machines. I thought that since this is located on the crowning point of Uptown, especially, which you can see by the thumbnail, it's just completely beautiful where it's perched right on top of the really, really large mega building. I thought that the kind of people that would be coming here would be minimalists, and so I didn't put in a lot of machinery or really a lot of decorations for that matter, at least not to what I usually do in my builds. But I think that that really works for this build, and it looks really nice, and I think it does the original version of Skye Fitness some justice. Other than that, I did use the Sims 4 Fitness Pack, of course, for this build, but I didn't use that many items from it, so if you haven't had a chance to get it yet, if you download it from the Sims 4 gallery, which it is available under Origin ID ArcadiaLight, then the base game, or well, the base game, the game should automatically replace those items with some of the base game items that are the equivalent, and there shouldn't be a problem there. The only place where I can see there being a problem, since the only packs that I used were Fitness Pack, Spa Day Game Pack, and City Living, would be, of course, with City Living, just because I used the windows and the doors specifically from City Living, and to my knowledge, there are no base game windows and doors that take up 3 spaces on the grid. However, if you want to go ahead, excuse me, and edit that, make it base game compatible entirely, that is completely up to you, and I would love to see if you guys do tweak it. Please share it again on the gallery. I would love to see it. Just hashtag ArcadiaLight so that I can see it. Mine is also under hashtag ArcadiaLight. And just remember, if you do decide to repost any of my creations on the gallery, just make sure to give me credit. At this point in the build, I was just making the outside, I was doing the sidewalk and making sure the pool looked nice and all of that fun stuff. I was doing the wallpaper. At first, I thought maybe I might go with a sort of black and white theme where on one side of the build I would use darker colors and on the other side of the build I would use lighter colors, but in the end, I ended up just going with white and turquoise as the main sort of event, if you will, because I felt that that kind of matched with everything else that was in the surrounding area of the Uptown district. And I also did use on the inside some tan from one of the new wallpapers that we do get with the Fitness Stuff Pack. And overall, I am pleased with the Fitness Stuff Pack. I think that EA did a great job at mixing functionality with aesthetics and making it look not only modern, but it has the nature-inspired furniture and a new take on some of the current items that we have in the game, and I really like that. I especially like the new towel rack. You know, just like all of the sim YouTubers were going crazy when Parenthood was released, and the new fruit bowl, I am having a similar reaction with the towel rack, and I do actually end up putting it in the below ground locker rooms. other than that, right now I was just trying to figure out how I wanted to do the stairs. The one thing that I dislike the most, I suppose, about building from scratch without really a reference picture like I did for this build was figuring out where to place stairs, especially on such a large lot. Well, not large lot, but like square lot, if you will, like as this one is. And I think in the end it looks pretty good. I divide the space fairly evenly, I think, but maybe I could have improved a little bit. I don't know, there's always room for improvement. Here I was going ahead, or I was about to go ahead and fix the design of the locker rooms. I definitely wanted the girl and boy locker rooms to have the same exact layout, just opposites, because why not? Conformity, uniforms, all of that fun stuff, and just have different colors and everything like that. But in the end I did go with that. But the one thing that I did find out, unfortunately, is that you don't have an option in-game to allow only specifically boys or specifically girls to go in a room. You can't, like, lock the door for just boys, which I didn't know. So I placed, originally, a couple of double doors down in the basement for the locker rooms. And when I was player testing it, it was crazy. Sims were getting so embarrassed because in the boys' locker room, it would be like randomly a girl would just run in and like take off all of her clothes and start taking a shower, and the other boys would freak out. Personally, I don't get what the big deal is, but I went ahead and fixed that, and I put in the king and queen's doors from the base game, and those seem to work nicely. Of course, if you do want mixed locker rooms, then you can just go ahead and change that back. That would be totally fine. I think that might work out, although, like I said, I don't know, the Sims might get a little bit freaked out, but whatever. Who cares? They'll get over it. Here I decided that I wanted to go ahead and keep the same theme on the outside to the inside. I was bringing the outside in. I brought in the, like I said, the turquoise, or at this point it kind of looks a little bit more like cyan than turquoise, I suppose. But I brought that in along with the white, and I think it looks very, very good together. I did use some items, like I said, from Spa Day, and I think that they look good overall. And I really do like the mirrors and everything from Spa Day. I think those are some of my favorite items in the game, to be honest. The one thing that I was having trouble with, though, is when I was making the front desk, I wanted to put, you know, like receptionist chairs behind the front desk, but the problem is with counters, you can only have attached stools or bar stools, whatever they're called, and I thought that was a little bit disappointing because it would have been cool to be able to have those receptionist type, you know, office swivel chairs behind there, but unfortunately that did not work out. And when I was player testing it, I was hoping that there might be an NPC that would become the receptionist for this gym, or the gym trader might sit behind the desk and like be on the computer and act all, I guess, secretarial, if you will. But unfortunately that is not a thing, and random Sims would just come up and sit there and just, you know, start playing on the computer, very un-gym-like. But I went ahead and left it in because of the aesthetic. I thought it looked nice. It looked like a professional, respectable establishment. I really, really like, if you can't tell because I use them so much in this build, I really like the new lights that we got with the new pack, the fitness pack. I really like how they look. They look like they're custom content pieces, but they're not, and thanks to Deligracy for pointing that out. I think that is the perfect description. Custom content pieces made by Maxis, just perfect. Perfect, absolutely 100% beautiful. And so I use them a lot because not only are they pretty, but they emit just the right amount of light at the right shade, so I didn't even have to go in and edit any of it. I did put in some of the subtle saucer lights, I think they're called, like I put them in the rest of my builds usually. One thing that I do like to do is I put on the BB.move objects cheat, which I use throughout all of my builds ever. I will never not use that cheat, I'm sorry. It's just, it makes objects look so realistic. But if you put on the BB.move objects cheat, and you have those flying saucer lights, if you press the 9 key once, it'll elevate it slightly into the ceiling, where you can't see it on the poking through on the above floor. But if you're in the tab mode and you look up at the ceiling and you have it like surrounded or whatever, you can actually see it slightly sucking up into the ceiling, and it makes it look like office lights. And I absolutely love that, since we don't have any sunken in lights in The Sims 4 at the moment, unfortunately. Maybe we'll get some in the future, but right now I think that's the best that we can absolutely hope for. I did go back in, like as you see here, and I put in some TVs all across the build because I was thinking about it, and the one time in my life that I've been inside of a gym, they have tons of TVs next to the rows of workout machines, and people just kind of work out, and maybe they're listening to their headphones, but like they're watching the TV, and maybe it has the news on, or it has like the sports network, or something of that nature. And I thought, you know, why not? We could just do the same thing here. And I think it looks pretty good. I did use the yoga mats from Spa Day, and I tested them all, and they all work absolutely perfectly. And I also tested the punching bags, and I tested the little workout machines. I don't know what those are called, but I tested those. The muscle flex machines. I don't know. I don't go to the gym. And I tested the new rock climbing wall. That was the focus of the new stuff pack. And I tested all of the treadmills. I basically tested everything. And I fixed anything if there was a problem. And I made a couple extra things look nice that you might not see in the video, that might be in the screenshots. And even after the screenshots, I went back in and made sure that everything was in fact working. And I did add in some vending machines. So if you do download this from the gallery, then you will see those vending machines, and they are so beautiful. I didn't add them in at first because I didn't realize that Spa Day had vending machines, and I wasn't about to put Get to Work vending machines in here because I hadn't used Get to Work for anything else, so I was like, you know. But once I found that out, I went back in and I put those in, and I think they look pretty good. I definitely wanted to add in a couple of lounge areas. I did on the top floor and on the floor below the top floor. I'm trying to avoid saying third and fourth floor because I know it's different in the United States as it is in other countries. But for the top floor and the floor below the top floor, I went ahead and put in those lounge areas because I figured, you know, people are at the gym, yes, to work out, but maybe they're also coming to relax. Maybe they're coming to, I don't know, watch other people work out. No, that's creepy. No, that's weird. No, I'm totally sorry. No, maybe they just come to bring somebody else to the gym, and they're just going to sit there and read casually. I don't know. I'm digging a worse hole for myself. But anyway, so I put those in so that people can just have that option to, yes, work out and to also kind of relax. And I really love the layering effect that we can do with those new lights, because not only did they give us a short version, not only did they give us a medium version, but they gave us a tall version. And I don't know why I'm really excited about this, but it just makes it so cool to be able to layer those lights on top of each other, and it looks like they belong together. It looks like they're a set. It looks like they're a group, and I absolutely love it. And yeah, I went ahead here and I was adding in that TV area right there. I ended up deleting that completely. However, I did leave in the different carpeting, I think. So it has a very unique carpeting pattern or floor pattern on the top floor right in that area, but I think it looks pretty cool. And if you did not like that I removed the TV, you can always put it back, but I thought the view was really nice, especially at night from that area. One thing I did find when I was trying to take screenshots was and this was really annoying to me, is that when you try to take screenshots from off in the distance in tab mode, it blurs. And I don't know why it does that by default. I don't know why there's not an option for us to turn it off. But I did find a mod, and it's a little bit outdated. I think it was made with one of the really early versions, excuse me, of the base game. Way back in like 2015 or something like that. Crazy long time ago, right? And it's by Shimrod. I think it's on Mod The Sims. I'll post a link of it to the description. Yeah, I'll post a link in the description to it. And basically what it does is it removes that blur so you can take super awesome pictures, and you can also, when you're in tab mode, just look off into the beautiful distance of the San Myshuno Bay and the San Myshuno cityscape, especially at night when it's the most beautiful. And anyway, so that, you know, to make a long story short, that is why I removed the TV there, and I left the window view intact because it just, it looked so pretty. I love San Myshuno. It's my absolute favorite world in The Sims 4, and I really actually want to build here more often. On another note, I did actually splurge a little. I spent some graduation money on completing my game, so I currently do have all of the expansion packs, game packs, and stuff packs that have been released as of today, the 24th of June 2017. And I really kind of want to do a bowling alley, and I want to do a parenthood house, and I want to do a bunch of different things that I unfortunately missed out on by not getting the packs immediately as they came out, like a lot of other sim YouTubers did. Plus, I haven't been doing the YouTube thing for that long, so I haven't really been able to make videos when stuff has come out. But I'm excited to be able to do it now, and I think, I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm thinking, maybe, just maybe, that I'm going to take Planet Honey Pop, I think it's called. It's a karaoke bar in the fashion district of San Myshuno. I'm going to take that karaoke bar and I'm going to change it to a bowling alley, and I am going to build a bowling alley for my next build video. But I am not 100% sure yet. I'm still juggling with the idea of building a parenthood house first, especially with some of the new items that we got with the fitness stuff pack. They look so retro, and I think they would fit really nice in a parenthood home build. So actually, yeah, let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next from me for build videos. I think I might take a little tiny break from building for maybe my next video and do another CAS video. I haven't done that in like a week and a half or 2 weeks or something like that. I don't know, it was like my second video. I haven't done it since then. And I'm really excited to be doing another CAS video. I like doing those. Plus, they're quick and easy to edit. No lie, I'm lazy. That's why it takes me so long to upload these videos, because I put off the editing for so long, I swear. And yeah, so anyway, back to the build. I was putting in right now the bathrooms, and what I ended up doing was I basically just copied and pasted these two bathrooms to the other two bathroom areas, or the bathroom spaces, whatever, for the boys' locker room, and then I did the same for the girls' locker room, and I just changed around the colors a little bit to sort of match the differences in the themes that I was going for the colors of each respective locker room. The boys' locker room is on the left and the girls' locker room is on the right, but if you wanted to change that, I'm sure it really doesn't matter. All of the colors are kind of gender neutral anyway, plus, I mean, colors don't really have a gender, so that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, so here I was just editing some of the colors to make it a little bit more diverse, give it a little bit of a variation so that it's not just the same pictures with a different frame. And that's pretty much it for this downstairs area. I was just kind of going in, making sure all the lights were elevated like I was talking about earlier. And I'm pretty sure that's it for the majority of this build. The only thing that's left is just making these windows white, making them have that white little triangular, no, those are not triangles, what are they called? Oh, diamonds. That's right, they're diamonds, making them have that diamond pattern. And I think, yeah, I think it turned out really good. Here we have the screenshots. This is what it looks like from Uptown, looking at it from Uptown, the entrance. Here is the nice pool area. I did use the glowing flooring from Spa Day. And then we have the entrance. I think that gym sign is from the base game, I'm pretty sure. This is the front reception desk with the nice little TV. I feel like the TV would have like little promos on it, like little advertisements, you know, oh, if you join today, then you get another friend free, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't go to the gym, like I've said before. Here we have like the little cushioning area, as you just saw, and we have the workout machines that I still don't know what they're called, but they are very big, very big. They take up like 4 grid spaces or something like that, each of them. And then here we have the little punching bags, and next up is the lounge area on the, well, the floor under the top floor. And then after that we have the 4th floor with the infamous, well, actually not infamous, I guess they're famous. Infamous is like being famous for something bad. So it's like they're the famous title part of the fitness pack or whatever, the climbing walls, the little, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And that is pretty much it. Here are the locker rooms, and that is all for this build. Make sure if you want to download it, it's on the Gallery Sims, or Origin ID ArcadiaLight. And that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this build. And please like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. And I hope to speak to you all soon. Bye!